On this episode, I'm speaking with Evan Gappelberg, the CEO of Nextech3D.AI. This is a company that's reshaping how brands visualize and present their products in the digital age. Now, while traditional e-commerce has long relied on static 2D photography, Nextech is pioneering the transformation to immersive 3D experiences through their AI-powered, AI-first platforms. Evan, can you give us some context here? When we say AI-first for the company, how so?
So we've been investing in AI going all the way back to 2023. We put our chips on the table and invested $10 million going back to when AI wasn't really being discussed in the mainstream media. That was before the ChatGPT moment. We saw AI as really the game changer for the e-commerce industry, and really for all industries. And so we really are an AI-first company. We've been investing heavily in AI for the past couple of years, and it's starting to pay dividends big time. And so for us, AI is our secret sauce, and it's allowing us to scale the production of 3D models for the e-commerce industry at a very, very low cost, which gives us a very high margin and a competitive edge in the market today.
Well, the shift from 2D to 3D production product seems inevitable. It's already happening, but timing is everything. What's driving the urgency for brands to adopt 3D? And how large do you see this market opportunity becoming for you for the next few years?
So you're exactly right. The timing is everything. We actually started on this journey back in 2018, and it took until really 2024, 2025 until the market really started to explode and the demand really started to come in for 3D models. We had a multi-year contract with Amazon where we produced over 100,000 3D models for them. The CTO of Amazon has publicly announced that static 2D product images on the internet will become a thing of the past, replaced by 3D models that you can pick up, rotate, and place in your living room just as easy as you see them in your web browser today. And so that's the chief technical officer of Amazon. And so if you look at e-commerce represents 70% of the commerce, in society today. Everybody buys online. And so everything needs to be converted to 3D. We have a competitive advantage, and we have some new enterprise contracts that we've recently signed and announced that's really driving our revenue and driving our profitability in 2025 and beyond.
Talk to us about those contracts, please. You say it's driving your revenue growth?
It is. So we thought that Amazon was going to be our biggest customer, but we were wrong. They were large. They were very, very substantial customer. But also, as it turns out, Amazon's, just when you're dealing with an 800-pound gorilla, it's very difficult to work with them as a small company. So we signed a new contract with another company that uses visualization software to create rooms in 3D. So Amazon shows you products. This company has the ability to show an entire room, but that room needs to be populated with 3D models. We are their single source supplier for 3D models. And right now we're doing kitchen and bath products. And there's 100,000 3D models that we're building between now and the end of the year. And the only reason we're able to deliver on that is because of our AI. That is really the only reason. If we were, tasked with this back in 2024, we would not have been able to deliver. And certainly not with 85% profit margins. And that's really a critical piece of the story as well, is not only are we able to deliver, but we're able to deliver with extremely high profits you don't normally see in a space like this. Normally, the profit margins are much, much slimmer. 85% is like software, margins. It's just not typical. So it's because of the AI. We're scaling up. Over the next couple of weeks, we expect to announce additional developments with this massive contract. And the 100,000 3D models is really just the tip of the iceberg, meaning, this is not about like making 3D models for an e-commerce website, which is what we were doing in the past. This is making 3D models for a 3D viewer that allows you to view kitchens, bathrooms today, but living rooms and office space tomorrow. And so the potential for this contract is actually for millions of 3D models over a period of years. And right now, we are the single source supplier.
Well, why should investors put their confidence in you now? I mean, the elephant in the room is that stock performance the past few years or couple of years has been pretty poor. I want to pin it on you and talk to us about investors who are looking at the stock and thinking, okay, this could be a growth story or maybe not. What's your take?
This is about Nextech being battle tested. I'm battle tested. My team is battle tested. We've gone through the ringer. And, we faced some pretty dark days as a company over the last 2 years, but the light is shining through now. And we've reemerged. We've turned the corner. The business is now stable and starting to move into the hyper growth mode with these new contracts. And so it really is just a testament to my team. They have been consistent and persistent. And really, this is an exciting time for the company. It's a turnaround story for sure, but the turnaround is happening. The turnaround is here, and they're going to start to show up in our quarterly reports. And actually, speaking of quarterly reports, next week, we are announcing our audited financial results for the 15 months ending March 31st. And then we're going to be announcing in August our Q1 results for 2025. And then we should start to see the numbers show that this turnaround is real and is happening. And now is the time to take advantage of a low share price.
Well, we'll have to see. So let's talk about how you're also going to maintain your competitive edge as larger tech players are entering this market as well.
So we, again, are pioneers in the space. And believe it or not, there are no big tech players in this space. There's nobody that's actually more experienced than we are in 3D model production for e-commerce. It really is a niche market, and we really do have a competitive edge because of our experience. Experience counts for a lot in this industry. You just can't come in as a newcomer and try and do what we're doing at scale. And so that does give us a competitive edge. Obviously, we continue to reinvest in our AI. We've made some strategic team expansion moves and hired some new employees recently to support our expansion. And of course, we've recently announced that we've transferred all of our platforms onto Amazon Web Services, and that gives us the ability to scale. Previously, we couldn't do that. And so all these things combined, in addition to our new crypto and ACH payment infrastructure, really sets us up for success.
Just mentioned crypto there, Evan. I know that there's some history for Nextech with investing in Bitcoin in the past. And can you give us a little bit more of color of what you mean there when you mention crypto?
Yeah, I'm a big crypto fan personally. And yeah, as our shareholders know, at one point we owned Bitcoin. We don't own it anymore. But we did recently announce a new crypto strategy for payments to align with global trends and margin efficiency. We're going to accept stable coins, which is, $1 for $1 for each stable coin. And that allows us to really cut payment processing fees by as much as 95%. improve cash flow because the money's moving instantly. You don't have to wait for money to clear like you do with a wire transfer. And it allows us to really support high volume B2B settlements, especially for our international customers that might have different currencies. And that does happen, right? Because we're up in Canada. We do business in North America. So some of our customers are Canadian, some of them are US. Money's coming from two different countries. It's two different currencies. The stable coins allow us to not have to deal with really the currency fluctuations. And so that is part of our future strategy. And that is something we're implementing now to accommodate our customers.
What should investors understand about your capital requirements moving forward? What should we look for so that we can see indication that you're truly executing on the opportunity?
Well, we are quite transparent as a company. We release the news as it happens. And so as new contracts come in, we will be announcing those. Obviously, our quarterly reports are when we weigh in and really show what we've been doing each quarter. As far as our finances go, we've been able to stabilize the company. We are self-supporting right now. We do not need to raise any more money, which is quite unique in this small cap space. We really haven't raised any money in the last 2 years. Nothing significant anyway. And so when you look at our cap structure, I'm the single largest shareholder. I take all my salary in stock. And so that is a testament to my belief in our future and in the future potential of our share price.
Well, we're going to have to pin it there for now. But Evan, hopefully you'll be back here with some more updates for Nextech.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you. It's on the CSC under NTAR if you'd like to learn more. But of course, you can go to CEO.CA to also look at what other investors are saying about Nextech. Thanks for watching.